Okay, let's see if I can get you in frames to even see what I'm doing. Me and the camera never get along anyways. Oops. Okay, starting with fresh needles. And this is not very much long. I've had a lot of them and then I ripped them out or I binded them off and gave them to somebody or something. So I'm going to see if I can zoom in a little bit. Nope. Okay, so these are my new loop or LYKE needles. I just got a very short on there. So a lot of people use double points. I like them, but I seem to drop them a lot with my hand issues, neuropathy, and had carpal tunnel surgery for no reason, I don't think, because it didn't really help much. I gotta find the end. And I've got this square, it's 20 stitches by 20 stitches. And I kind of messed up right there where, I don't know, I didn't get the hooked right good, but I'll figure that out. So I'm going to count back to see if I can figure out where my first stitch needs to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I'm going to put my needle right in there because it should have been hooked over there. But we'll figure it out with tuck and tails or have to do a emergency something when I bind off, I guess. So there's 2 and 3, and I'm just going in those little bumps. There's lots of different ways to do it. I watched one where they do the top parts that fall on the sides. Oh, man. And sometimes, you get all this extra little strands from other things. So some people do it like from here to there, but I don't know. I just do it with little, because I don't slip stitches at all, if I can help it. I'm starting to warm up to the idea a little bit on slipping stitches in loom, so it doesn't curl. But I don't know, they just seem to be too loose and loopy in knitting most of the time. There's certain things I slip, but like doing a 10-stitch blanket, I do. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so now I need 10 more. And I'm just looking at that garter ridge, and I need to pick up somewhere top of that garter ridge. So there's 11, 12, 13, 14, and I'm not doing the center double decrease. It has a different look. It's all right, but it just seems more pointy and more triangle-y. I want something I can square off better. And I think it'd be really difficult to square that because it seems so much more like a triangle because of that single center decrease. I'm just counting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, that seems to pair up right because right there is the 20. So that's the first side of a square. And I go over here and I got to figure out, also too. So it's going to be, so if we do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So this one shouldn't have been too hard to find, but every time I think that, then I end up having to rip out. I don't like to do that. And this gets much easier once you get the original cast on of the rows done. And just like when you start with your very first square, once you get that first one, then you got hang of it. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. Zoom out some more. As far as I can zoom, I guess. 11, 12, 13. I'm going to try one more thing. I don't think that's going to get more than. Yeah, forget that. I don't think any better. You never know. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Put it in that big old gap. To do here. I'm an excessive counter, so I'm going to have to go back and count because I don't trust myself. I've learned the hard way too many times. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. See, I got something messed up in this. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 39. So, where does it look like I have a gap? Some pretty cool stuff going on there. And guys, I'm going to say this much. I don't know what's more difficult. It's 12 hits or back-to-back or 5 hits. Never seen either one in our lifetime. Either 3 of us. How about just getting 5 ABS is powered by T-Mobile. Yeah, I mean, if you had presented that beforehand, I would have figured it out. It's just too bad. I can put one right there. 1852, 1970. See, I know to trust myself. Sometimes you can just fake it till you make it too, and just stab it in there somewhere that looks about right. Maybe I should name my channel Counting Stitches with Carla or something. Because I'm going to count again. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. All right, now I have a stitch marker here I'm going to have to use in a little bit. So, I'm going to turn this around. And this is on the wrong side, so all we're going to do is just knit straight across. And when I get to 18, well, actually, not that'll be for one on the other side. When I get to 20, then I'm going to place that stitch marker. So 2, 3, 4. These sharp. 5. These look are sharp. That hurt my finger. 7, 8. Yep, might need a thimble. With these, anyway. 9, and I think that one's coming undone. 10, 11. Things will not be gliding smooth down there where the joint is. 12, 13, 14. And I need to. This catches it. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And I'm going to place my stitch marker right there. Make a difference. We're doing the decreases on the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I might have liked to do pins with these better. 8. They're a longer cord. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, don't tell me. 19 and 20. And then there's one hooked on there still. I can't count to save my soul. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Aha, 19. I didn't get it there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, and 20. All that is I put the stitch marker. So, when I get down here, instead of waiting until 2 before, I'm going to have to go 2 before, do my cross strip, and then move that stupid stitch marker over and fix it. Okay, so let's try this anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'll pull up a little bit. Dragon. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and knit these two together. Then I'll fix my center. So there's that. So now I'm just going to swoosh this over, take off the stitch marker, swoosh it back, and put the stitch marker back where it belongs. Now on this decrease is a slip, slip, knit. And then you just knit to the end. Yeah, I bet you I switch out these needles to something else. Points are painful, and unless I just don't have the right cord on it. I mean, these are working noodles. Noodles. Right. They are the LIKKE, which they say is okay needles, but the cord, so it would be memory foam, is the Lantern Moon, which are interchangeable to an extent, but maybe they just aren't quite in there as good. Maybe, I don't know. And that's your first decrease row. And that's all you do is you keep going. The back row is just knit across, and then you decrease on the second row. And you can see on these other ones, you know, how it lined up right there in the middle. And that's it for now. I'm going to try to figure out these needles and do something else. Oh. Yeah, where does it say end stream? It's probably it.